Hello, my dear Scorpio. Welcome back to the Lucky Tarot. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is another love and general relationship reading for the period of April 11 to the 20th. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If these messages do resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. But if they do not resonate, go ahead and check your Venus, Jupiter, as well as your Mercury signs for more accurate reading. Alright, so Scorpio, I'm excited to see what's going on for you guys for this period of April. For cross watchers, feel free to reverse the roles. We're going to start this reading by getting one card from this deck, and later on proceed with your main energies using the Everyday Witches Tarot deck. Spirit, Angels, Universe, give us one Oracle deck, please. What does Scorpio need to know in love and relationship? Period of April 11 to the 20th. Mending. I think I got this card for Aries as well. So you guys could be, and I really shuffled these cards thoroughly. So I feel like it could be an Aries that you're connecting with. But it's a wonderful period to reconnect with someone that meant a lot to you. There could have been a rift in the relationship or some slight misunderstanding. Period of April 11 to the 20th. But the vibe that I got from you guys is quite different from that of the Aries. I feel like this could be a situation that it has been really heavy in the past. It was almost impossible. You did not think that this person could reconcile with you, or that you could actually forgive this person. It could be some ancient, old issues or old relationships. Someone you haven't seen for a long time. Someone you tried to really push out of your life, but somehow mending. As you look back, okay, I'll put it that way. There's like this kind of energy where you guys are looking back on what has happened in your earlier days, meeting this people or this person, and you realize, well, not really is all bad, when you met this person. They could have also made you happy at one point in your life. They have contributed to why you're here right now and who you are. And so there is this kind of energy where you feel you are grateful. You may not have had a good closure with this person, or you could have had closure, but still you couldn't find yourself really forgiving this person for what they have done. But period of April 11 to the 20th, as you close this chapter, you're finally, seeing the need, really the need to have some spiritual cleansing. It almost feels like you're cleaning something here from old baggage and resentment. Something that has really been sort of hidden under the rug. You thought that it wasn't really something that affects you, but now maybe you've been practicing some meditation, maybe you've been doing some healing, and you begin to realize that there are certain hurts that still play a huge role and impact in your life, whether or not you are aware of it. And so mending is calling you to forgive that area of your life. It could be any relationship, as a matter of fact. A family member that you haven't been talking to, or a friend that could have betrayed you of some sort, or an ex-partner who hasn't really treated you well that time. So whatever it was, you're finding the need to clear all of that so that you can finally, it is for you. It's not for anyone else, but you're doing this mending, healing, and forgiving for you, not for anyone else, so that you can finally move forward. That's a huge chunk. I'm not gonna get that. So Scorpio, we're going to shuffle a bit more. Going to cut the deck. Alright, just now I got the image where you guys, it wasn't really a thoroughly planned out meeting, it's not really something that's been weighing on your mind, like I mentioned. Could have been just a quick glance, a quick glimpse, or you could have just bumped into this person you haven't seen for a long time. And that's really the vibe that I'm getting. It almost feels like the universe is at work here, trying to meet you, let you meet this person once again, to have your path crossed for a reason. And so you see, I don't know, I'm getting the image where you guys suddenly had a random catching up. If you've been trying to avoid this person for a long time and they showed up out of nowhere, the same place at the same time when you least expected it, I think that itself is you opening up to a possibility of forgiving this person, even without having that heavy talk, you know, of saying I'm sorry or that you forgive them. But it's like opening your heart and not avoiding the situation any longer, if that makes sense. Okay. Let me cut the deck again. Now it feels right, okay? So we have the Three of Cups. We also have the Five of Swords. Okay, I've been getting the Five of Swords lately. We have the Ten of Pentacles with the other signs, not with you, but other signs. Alright, so we also have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And lastly, we have the Moon card. And this showed up while we were pre-shuffling. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it wanted to show up a while ago. So bottom of the deck for you, Scorpio, is the Four of Wands. How beautiful is that? Okay, so this is a very specific message that I'm getting. It may not resonate for all of you, but hopefully there is something here that you guys will find useful and helpful. So yeah, it could be a family member, okay? Someone that you have known for a long time but you haven't spoken with. Someone who is a childhood friend maybe, or your cousin, okay, that had some misunderstanding, or maybe a partner that you've been committed to in the past, okay? And so it could be a fire sign, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, because I see a lot of wands here. You both really had a lot of memories together. You guys will go way back, okay? There's been a period where you both celebrate each other for being part of your lives, in each other's lives. And I could see that this person was really someone important with you, to you. This person meant a lot to you. Could be in the past or could still be someone right now, okay? With mending, it could be through a social gathering, you know, since Four of Wands talks about celebration, parties, engagements, weddings. It could be through a social gathering that you bump into this person. You didn't really expect to see them there, but they're there already. And so I see you guys also having a drink of some sort, Three of Cups. It's really a party setting that I'm seeing. It's a meeting and gathering of people that I see you conversing with this person, and could be slightly talking about, you know, some of the issues you had in the past. I'll just put it that way, something like that, okay? And so as you toss your cup, it almost feels like you guys are laughing what you've been through in the past, saying it no longer affects you, that it no longer is how heavy it was in the past. You both are different people now, or you all are different people now from where you used to be when this situation happened. And with the Five of Swords, someone here could have lashed out on the other person. Could have been the choice of words. Could have been a situation where someone just wanted something for themselves. It was a selfish act, okay? Someone thought of their own personal gain and happiness and could have left the other person feeling like, well, you know, that was selfish of you. If you keep doing that, then how could I be able to trust you? So I feel like it was also a trust issue, okay? Since I see Four of Wands here. Again, if this is your ex relationship, it could have been a situation where, you know, you walked out from this person because that person was a bit controlling. There could have been violence as well with the Five of Swords, or verbally, a verbal kind of hurt. They could have constantly said words to hurt you and damage the relationship, and also weaken the commitment the two of you had. Okay, so I see a lot of energies here. But Five of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, like I mentioned, you guys go way back. There is something here that still glues the connection together. The memories that you have with this person is not easily replaceable. Okay, as you look back on the memories, like I mentioned, not everything is really bad. In fact, there are a lot of good things than the bad things. But the Five of Swords energy, I would understand why it's a bit, there's a bit of hesitation with you for the longest time with the Four of Pentacles to really go and muster the courage to just reconnect with this person, or for them to do the same. I felt this kind of awkward and heavy energy of you both as if waiting on each other, who's going to make the first move, who's going to approach the other person, who's going to say hi first, who's going to give the email or you know, post something on Facebook, something like that. There could even be some mind communication here, trying to look on who makes the first move first before, before feeling safe, before feeling secure that it's okay to reconcile. It's okay to go back. It's okay to communicate back. And so I see that kind of play going on. I don't want to see power play, but I want to say it as if you guys are just being cautious. You guys, or someone here in this connection, they don't want to appear like a fool for doing the first move. Okay, if that makes sense. And so it could have been through a social gathering. See, that's why I see cups and four of wands. There's indeed a celebration or a gathering that you will be able to see this person, and they finally mustered the courage to go to you and ask for some forgiveness or communication, or just really have a good time, because it's less awkward, because the atmosphere calls for it. You know what I mean? So period of April 11th to the 20th, if this resonates for you, I feel like there could be a big event where you're going to see this person. You may not like it, but I feel like you don't have to worry about it, because it's going to be a very comfortable feeling. It's not really what's going to play in your head. With the moon card over here, I think that you fear things are not going to go smooth. You fear like, oh, okay, I don't really feel like seeing this person. I don't want to put myself in that situation where it just feels awkward. It feels uncomfortable. I don't want to see. I don't want to be in the same place. I don't want to reopen old wounds or old chapters, something like that. So there's a lot of confusion and internal turmoil that could play around in this first few days of April 11th to the 20th. But as you go and convince yourself, to participate in the vibe that they're giving off, I feel like you're going to feel less and less pressured, and you're going to feel more and more comfortable to, again, be around with this person. And it's not easy to pick things off from where you've left them, because Five of Swords energy, it wasn't really an easy process to forgive or to heal from. How you left things off, like I mentioned, is pretty awkward, pretty harsh. Someone could have said harsh words. But the time being alone and spent separated from this person, you both grew in different ways, okay? You both learned to appreciate what forgiveness is about, the friendship that you both have, the memories that you shared in the past, and that how much you go way back. And that is something, that history that you both have is something itself is genuine, is something that maybe is worth coming back to, is worth giving another chance to, okay? So 9 of Pentacles, I see that you really used the time when you didn't really communicate with this person and interact with this person. I felt like it didn't really break your spirit. It forced you to grow. 9 of Pentacles, you enjoyed the period of independence. You practiced self-love. Everything that you have right now, the abundance, the success, and the fortune that you have, it's because of the effort that you put in to build yourself, okay? It was a situation that really tested your inner strength. With the moon card over here, even though you felt like a genuine friend or a family member or even a past lover leaving you behind caused you some internal turmoil, I felt like you still used that side of you, Scorpio, to better yourself, to live your best life, okay? With the 9 of Pentacles. And I feel like it's because of that reason that maybe you're a bit reluctant to go to this party or meeting or event, knowing that the other person would be there, okay? I gotta be honest, because that is just what I see. That's truly what I see. It's as if this doesn't mean your romantic partner. It could be a situation where someone tells you, oh, are you up to go to this party because blah, blah, blah is going there? And you would be like, can I give a pass on that? I'll think first, okay? Because 9 of Pentacles and 4 of Pentacles, these are energies that are isolated. I see you enjoying your own garden, or it could be locked up in your own room, not feeling going out because of fear of what could go wrong, being the same situation with that person. But overall, eventually you're going to realize it's your mind that you need to get out of. With the moon card, it could be things are not what they seem to be. All right, if you take a good look, things are maybe exaggerated because that's how you perceive them to be. So the only way to get through or out of this situation, this confusion, is to see for yourself how the situation will pan out if you see that person. All right? Because the moon card talks about mystery. You want to know. I think something is calling you. Go there and see what else is out there. See what will happen. I think that you're being pulled towards the mystery, the why, and how it will turn out. What ifs, you know? I hope I'm making sense. I hope I'm not losing you guys. But you're going to find it really rewarding at the end of the day to be able to see. If it turns out to be good and there could be reconciliation on the horizon, then good for you guys. This is spiritually awakening for some of you. It's also challenging you to get outside your comfort zone and claiming your own power. Okay? But if it doesn't really turn out the way that you wanted it to be, at least you guys know. You guys know. And there's no reason for you to isolate yourself just because someone is there. I think now is the time really to gauge if you're ready. Because true healing and true moving on is not an act of avoidance, but rather, given, you know, that you are in the same situation with that person, with your stressor or someone you haven't heard for a while but caused you some emotional heartache in the past, it's knowing that you are okay with or without this person in your environment. Okay? So that is true healing, that is mending, that is bridging the gap, that is saying you're healed and it no longer affects you. So that is your reading, Scorpio. If this resonated, please give this video a thumbs up. Sending you guys love and light, and I wish you all the best. I'll talk to you soon.